In a recent interview, Carlo Ancelotti talked on Jude Bellingham, Luka Modric, Eduardo Camavinga, Mendy, Rodrigo, Joselu ahead of the Napoli vs Real Madrid Champions League Match Day 2 clash. But before we go through what the Italian tactician noted in these players, I would like to say welcome to today's interesting episode. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Follow us so you do not miss on our next updates. As Real Madrid gets set to take on Napoli in their second Group C encounter of the 2023-24 UEFA Champions League clash on Tuesday night, manager Carlo Ancelotti attended his customary press conference today. The Merengues head into the game on the back of two solid wins against Las Palmas and Girona, and will be aiming to build on that winning momentum. It will be a special occasion for Ancelotti as he not only returns to his homeland but also takes on one of his former employers. On facing Napoli on Tuesday and how Real Madrid plan to approaching the game, the Italian tactician said, "We are playing against one of the best teams in Italy. It is going to be a competitive and evenly matched game. We are playing against a team that is at a very high level, has talented individuals, and with an atmosphere that will push them on. We have to repeat the good things we did in Girona." Ancelotti was inevitably asked about Real Madrid star man Jude Bellingham, who has made an excellent start to life at the Spanish capital club. On being quizzed of if the 20-year-old was the best player in the world at the moment, the manager replied, "He has adapted very well. He is showing all the qualities he has. For me, we have the best team in the world, including everyone. The fact that Bellingham is playing for us makes us happy." On the topic of Luka Modric and his reduced role in the team this season, Ancelotti insisted that he still considers the Croatian an important player, but there is a lot of competition, saying, "It is quite surprising to me that Modric doesn't have the same role as in the past. He played the first UEFA Champions League game and the derby. He didn't play simply because the competition is very high and it can happen that someone is left on the bench. We don't have any problems. I have great respect for him as a player and as a person, but sometimes I have to make decisions that cost a lot for everyone and also for me." When asked if this had discussed with Modric when he signed a new contract in the summer, Ancelotti appeared defensive in his response as he said, "It is just a technical decision that has happened in these two games, and that can change tomorrow or in the next games. One day it could be Modric, another day it could be Kroos, another Tchouaméni, another Camavinga on the bench. In every game there is someone who is left on the bench, and you ask me, there are 7 players for 4 positions. Also, when I put 5 players in, you will give me sticks, so it's better to stick with 4, Ancelotti said. The manager had made some interesting selections in the past few matches, such as starting Eduardo Camavinga as left back versus Girona and preferred Joselu ahead of Rodrigo. Both players made an impact, and as such, Ancelotti was asked if he plans to stick with the team or if there would be changes against Napoli, to which he replied, "Obviously there is a question for this game, much more for you than for me. For me it is all pretty clear. Mendy is recovered. He was a bit tired. He is ready to play. Then we have to decide a level. For us, in every match, the most important thing is to defend well, because if you keep a clean sheet, you are more likely to win than to lose." When further probed if he was clear about who among Joselu or Rodrigo will start, Ancelotti said, "Yes, it is clear. Do you want to know? I am not telling you," he told a journalist. On what it means for him to face Napoli as the manager of Real Madrid, the manager said, "Coming back is a return to the past. I experienced positive moments in a wonderful city. Tomorrow match will be the most difficult for us in the group stage. The Real Madrid shirt is heavy. It is an institution." On how things ended for him at Napoli and his relationship with club president Aurelien de Laurentiis, Ancelotti remarks, "I have a very good relationship with everyone. What I have always said, when the relationship between a club and a coach doesn't have the right feelings, it is better to stop. And I think it was the right decision for Napoli and for me too, because 2 years later I returned to the best club in the world." Early in the season, Ancelotti had insisted that he was not going to deploy Eduardo Camavinga at left back anymore, but did so against Girona. When asked if it will be a regular occurrence going forward, the Real Madrid boss said, "It is an option. The good thing about Camavinga is that he is a complete player who can play in many positions on the pitch. I think he is convinced, because if you ask him if he wants to play at left back or stay on the bench, he will say left back." Further reiterating his position on the matter, he stated, "No, not on a regular basis. Absolutely not. We have 2 left back who gives us confidence. Fran has done very well in the last few games, and Mendy is coming back from injury. This position is very well covered, Camavinga included." Ancelotti also reserved some praises for Napoli's dangerous attack goal of Victor Osimhen and Kvaratskhelia, as he said, "They are very good forwards. They have shown their quality and their high level with different characteristics. They are very talented. Kvara is very good on one-on-one, and Osimhen is very powerful." Ancelotti was also asked about Real Madrid captain Nacho Fernandez, who was sent off in the last game against Girona for a dangerous challenge on Porto. Ancelotti replied, "He has said what he has said, and he has spoken to Porto. He has apologized. He doesn't have to do more. As I said, it was a lack of lucidity. That is the end of it," the manager said. So having said that, we have come to the end of today's interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.